so it was my birthday yesterday, but I'm not sure if this video is gonna go up until next week. But I thought this would be the perfect time to do a book haul. I don't usually do book hauls, but I do them once a year because I usually get a lot of books during my birthday. And so this is like not just books that I got for my birthday, but this is books that I've been collecting for the past month. I went on a road trip type thing and I go to a lot of secondhand bookstores, and so I've accumulated a lot of books in the month of May. So yeah, let's just start off with two books that I got from my friends Tom and Michaela. The first one is this poetry collection of John Keats poems. Oh, it's upside down. John Keats poems, like inspirational poems. I don't know anything about John Keats, but I have watched his biopic that I came across like randomly like ages ago. I think I was in high school, and I really enjoyed that, and I know that he's a romantic poet, so I'm excited to get into that. The next book that I got is also a poetry collection from them, and it's by Alexander McCall Smith. I already started reading this one, and I think I like his way of poetry because he talks a lot about like the way he writes his poetry is more to do with the environment and the surroundings, which I don't know, I think I really like. I also really like this cover. I think it's really pretty. The next poetry collection I actually got from my sister Ashley, and it's the Poetry Pharmacy. I've heard about this poetry collection from Lena Norms, and she said that it's a collection of poetry that fits every mood. So whatever mood you're in, you can kind of go to the contents, look up that mood or that feeling that you're feeling, and you'll find a poem for that specific situation. Next up are the books that I found yesterday on my birthday, and I only found two books, but we got them really cheap. The first one is a Goosebumps book, which you know I love to collect, and the second one is a Fear Street one, which I don't have a lot of because they're really hard to find, but I was happy to find this one. This one's called Halloween Party. Oh, the other book, Goosebumps book, is called Calling All Creeps, and I think this one is number 55. I looked up on Goodreads because I've been sort of writing them down on Goodreads, and I have about 42 of the original Goosebumps in my collection, so I still got a long way to go because I think there's like 60 of them. Next is a book that Andrew found for me, which is really cool, and it's Coraline by Neil Gaiman. You know that Coraline's one of my favorite movies and books of all time, and this has black pages, and it has the cat on the cover, and it's just black and white, and the art style inside it is really cool as well. Let me find one to show you. There we go. Look, this is a creepy one. And there's also some short stories in the back. So I'm excited to reread Coraline actually, because I just rewatched it not that long ago, and yeah, I want to reread it. Okay, these couple of books that I don't know how to do this. Actually, no, I'll show this one first. This is The Great Gatsby that I found for $7. It's brand new, but it's like one of those sale ones, I guess. I have a video idea that I want to do where I'm going to read The Great Gatsby. I know that, I think it wasn't even that long ago, 2 videos ago, I mentioned that I never wanted to read The Great Gatsby, and now I do. So yeah, stay tuned for that video if I ever end up doing it. These next couple of books I got during my road trip. Let me see if I can put them together. I can't remember all the bookstores that I went to, but they were all secondhand. And the first one is this really pretty edition of this fairy tale book. It's a bit beaten and it looks like it's about to fall apart, but I only got it for $1, so I don't really mind. And I like the art style inside it because it's got colors and it's really pretty. Next one is an Andersen, Hans Christian Andersen fairy tale book. I actually got this one for free because I bought that fairy tale book, and then the lady that was serving me just gave me this one for free. She said that it was missing a couple of pages, but I think the art style is really cute. It's like very 1930s. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, which I've never seen this edition before, and it doesn't even have like a barcode or anything, so I couldn't like put it up on my Goodreads, but this edition is really pretty, and the font is pretty big, and the art style is really cute too. Next, I found Roald Dahl's Matilda, which again, this cover I've never seen before. I think it's really cute. It's very like old school, and font's not that bad. These two I kind of found randomly. Well, I found a whole sort of section of a shelf with this kind of book, but I only picked these two out. So this one is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which is like in its own little story. The reason why I found this was because I remember having like individual fairy tale stories in its own individual books, and I can never find that anywhere in bookstores because they're all sort of in a collection type thing. And then the next one that I got was Peter Pan and Wendy, which is cute. And going along with Peter Pan, I found another edition of Peter Pan that is really nice. I actually just reread this and I just finished it last night. I really like this cover. I know it doesn't have like any of the characters in front, but I don't know, something about this, like the ship and the water and stuff, is really cool to me. Okay, moving on to more fairy tales. These books Andrew actually found for me. So this one is Russian Fairy Tales, which again has really nice artwork in it, and I think each story has its own illustrator, so each story has a really different artwork, which I think is really cool. This next one is a French fairy tale. Can't remember which one this one has, but I really like the art style in this one. Also, this one feels like watercolor paper, which I don't know how to describe that texture, but it's really nice. Right, so this one is A World of Folk Tales. So this is fairy tales from around the world. Also has really beautiful art style. And then the last one is I think there's only, okay, All Color Fairy Tales. This one's called All Color Fairy Tales. It's pretty big, and I think there's like Pinocchio in here and Sleeping Beauty and stuff. Again, art style is very cool. I'm starting to build up my fairy tale collection. So yeah, those are the books that I got. Let me know if you read any of them down in the description, no, in the comments below. And I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you in another video soon.